Hey guys, so today I just wanted to come on here really quick and talk about homeschool rooms and all the different ways that we have homeschooled, and that I'm very excited because if we get this house, which we are in the process of getting, for those of you who don't know, we will have our very own school room, like an actual school room, and I'm very excited for it. But I do also want to talk about the different ways that we have homeschooled and how they have all worked. Stick around. Hey guys, so I am Ashley and I am a homeschooling mom to 3 little ones. I have an 8-year-old, I had to think for a second. I have an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old about to be 3-year-old. And we have been homeschooling for a little over a year now. We did not start homeschooling because of COVID. We started homeschooling for other reasons, which I may do a video about. I have done it on my other channel, which is linked below. You can go check that out, but I will do another one for this channel as well. COVID just kind of, and the pandemic just reasserted and was that kind of sign that I needed from God that we were on the right path and that the decision that I was making was the right one. And there have been obviously more things that have happened since we have started that has just reinforced the idea that I did make the right decision. So, the very first thing that I did, which I think is kind of common and normal, was I thought I have to have a school room. And so we only had one space at the time. We are a military family and we were living on base, and so we only had one space, and it was a very large walk-in closet in our upper hallway. And I pulled all of everything out and stuck them in different closets, cleaned it out, and created like a very small schoolroom. And it very quickly did not work. It was too small of a space. I could only have one child in there at a time, and it caused me, I was very new, so in the beginning I was very rigid and was mimicking school at home, which is not something that I want to do. So over time, what happened was we just moved to the dining room, and then as I realized we were schooling in the dining room, I moved everything out and created, like, took over the dining room and as our school space. And then that kind of slowly moved to where we were schooling on the couch. And that was my favorite. I actually loved that. That is something that I really want to do, is that intimacy and that closeness. And that's what brought us to kind of like the gather around schooling and stuff like that. And so we started dabbling in that and really enjoyed our time on the couch. Now, so that brings me to where we are currently, which is my husband is deployed, and I came back home for the summer to my mom's house, and so we have finished up our school year and did summer school on the move. Basically, I just grabbed all of our school stuff and put it in the back of the car and just grabbed the bare necessities and really simplified it. And so that's how we have been doing like summer school and stuff like that. Now, I realize that a lot of people are going back to school and have decided to start school already. We have decided not to do that. Our official first day will be September 7th if everything goes well. And so we are very much right now in this moment enjoying summer still, the last little bits of summer and stuff like that. So, but I just did want to come on here and just really talk about how all of the different ways that I have tried to homeschool, they have all worked. And so what this summer has shown me, homeschooling with the bare necessities, just a box of crayons and a couple of books, and from my car and like bringing it into my mom's house, has shown me that I don't need all of those things, and that school can be done simplified. And so my dad has a saying that he says all of the time, and it's keep it simple, stupid. And that is really what I feel that I did last year, was I overcomplicated everything. And I think this year I really want to simplify it and things like that. I apologize if there's anything popping up. I did not bring the battery or the charger to my vlog camera, so I'm doing it on my phone, and I'm constantly getting messages, and I just don't edit it out. Editing's not for me. But I just want to offer words of encouragement for anyone who may be feeling discouraged right now, that you don't have an actual homeschooling room, that you don't have a space to homeschool, or anything like that, that you don't need that, and you just, use what you do have, and you can create so much from that space. So we basically tried everything. Now we are purchasing a house, and we're in the process of that, and there's just a couple more steps to go, and then it'll officially be our home. And it does have a space for an actual schoolroom, which I am really excited about. But at the same time, I really want to remember the lesson that I learned over this summer, which was that I don't need all of that excess stuff, and to just really keep it simple. And so although we're going to have our own space, I am hoping that I remember this lesson through the excitement of getting the house and having our own homeschool space, that I remember the lesson to, like my dad says, keep it simple, stupid. But yeah, I just wanted to offer encouragement for anyone who may be watching videos of other people. Although I enjoy watching those videos, and I learn so much. Like, I couldn't have survived my first year without YouTube videos of other moms. And I learned so much from it, but sometimes it'll hit my heart, and I will feel, rather than getting encouragement, I'm almost getting discouraged, because they're homeschooling differently, and then it makes me question myself. And no, we're all different. Our homeschools all look different, and you can homeschool out of your car. You can homeschool on the couch, in a room, in a closet, in the dining room, in an actual schoolroom, and it will work, and it is what you make it. So sorry, I'm getting so distracted by messages, and also I can only record 4 minutes at a time on my phone. But yeah, I just wanted to get on there, and I wanted to offer words of encouragement today, especially that's what I've needed in the past couple days, because I've been pretty discouraged, and yeah, I don't want this homeschool channel to be a vlog, so I'm not going to go into that. I just really wanted to get on here and talk about our homeschool space and stuff like that. But if you want to follow along on anything else, just check the description box below. And I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch this video. I hope it was encouraging for you. And, let's conquer this brand new homeschool year together, and we got this, guys.